Life expectancy in Lesotho and why Japanese live longer. Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is LS News Television and your boy who is the president Amaranyana Mkheti. In today's topic we are going to talk about Lesotho's life expectancies and why Japanese live longer. Let's get on with this podcast. Across the globe, Lesotho falls in the top 2 leading countries with low life expectancy. The research shows that the major cause of low life expectancy in Lesotho is HIV and AIDS. As of this podcast, Lesotho is in the second rank across the globe when it comes to HIV and AIDS infection. What is life expectancy? Somebody may ask. Life expectancy is the average lifespan for members of a country expected to live up to. It is also a statistical projection of current conditions. Life expectancy is the useful way of summarizing the mortality rate of a country. Mortality rate is the number of deaths given in a period. What life expectancy is not. Life expectancy is not the age someone can expect to live up to, starting from the current time. It is also not how long someone born today will live. Life expectancy is not how long the previous generation lived. Life expectancy is also not a prediction or a forecast of what will happen in the future. How do we measure life expectancy? There are several ways of determining the life expectancy of a country. In most cases, life expectancy is determined by using the registration of people dying in a country. How demographers determine life expectancy of people who are alive. Demographers put together the population of people who are alive into ages. From the age groupings, they calculate the average number of people who die during the year. 10 things that determine the life expectancy. 1. Gender. 2. Smoking status. 3. Education. 4. Housing. 5. Climate. 6. Genetics. 7. Occupation. 8. City infrastructure. 9. Political stability. And the last one, which is 10, age. Let's take a look at Lesotho's life expectancy. As of this podcast, Lesotho's life expectancy is 54.9. Lesotho is a landlocked country which is found within the Republic of South Africa. It has an estimated population of 2.2 million. I have already indicated in the beginning of this podcast that Lesotho falls in the top 2 countries which have a low life expectancy. This means that Basotho are expected to live up to 54 to 55 years. However, there are people in Lesotho who still exceed the life expectancy rate. Based on the current situations of Lesotho, you are considered lucky if you live longer than 55 years. Now the question lies here. Why does Lesotho have a low life expectancy rate? Now let's get on the reasons why life expectancy is so low in Lesotho. 1. HIV and AIDS. By far the most important of the facts about life expectancy in Lesotho is that it has the second highest rate of HIV and AIDS in the world. Most people die due to this pandemic disease. In some cases, people die of HIV and AIDS because they don't want to get tested. Some people die because they don't want to take medication for HIV and AIDS. It is a struggle in families who have people infected with this pandemic. Unemployment, landlocked in South Africa, Lesotho has always depended on neighbors for unemployment. Most of the working population traveled to South African mines for work, but the recent retrenchment has left 24 to 28% of people jobless and without income. Apart from that, if there is a high unemployment rate among the youth, how will they eat healthy yet we don't have jobs? Eating healthy costs money, and people don't have money. Low agricultural output. Only a small portion of Lesotho's land is arable enough for steady crop growth. This, combined with recent droughts, has created intense food scarcity. Natural disasters. The effect of climate change are evident in the 10 facts about life in Lesotho. As the country continues to experiment drought, therefore, this results in people growing food for their families late. Late farming is costly. Sometimes people don't harvest nothing due to drought, just like in recent years. We have seen the case of late farming. Gender roles. The HIV and AIDS crisis disproportionately affects women in Lesotho because they often must take in sick relatives or community members on top of performing existing domestic responsibilities. Few social services. One of the most interesting facts about life expectancy in Lesotho is that Lesotho has a relatively large population of elderly citizens despite the HIV and AIDS crisis. Improving education. Education has become a consistent priority for Lesotho and one that has yielded substantial results. After implementing free primary education, enrollment amongst children increased from 65% to 85% in the 3 years. Water and sanitation. Several people in Lesotho, approximately 18.2%, do not have access to dependably clean water despite several dams present. The water is instead transported to South Africa for profit, which leaves local people thirsty. Therefore, many people are bound to drink unhealthy water, which makes them sick. Few accessible doctors. Lesotho has one doctor per 20,000 people compared to the one per 400 in the United States. This makes healthcare inaccessible and costly for most of Lesotho. Many patients die at the casualty simply because he or she wasn't attended to. Infant, child and mother mortality rates. An important cause of the reduced life expectancy in Lesotho is an infant mortality rate of 44.6 deaths per 1,000 births and a maternal mortality rate of 487 deaths per 100,000 births. Other countries with low life expectancy. We have countries like Botswana. The major cause for low life expectancy is also HIV and AIDS. Nigeria with 55.2 years, Nigeria has a high infant mortality rate, which is one of the reasons why there is low life expectancy in that country. It has a population of 197.2 million. The leading causes of life expectancy in Nigeria are illnesses, illiteracy, corruption, poverty. The other country which has low life expectancy is Ivory Coast, with a life expectancy of 55.6 years. Lack of health facilities is a major reason for low life expectancy. It has a population of 25 million. Leading causes of low life expectancy in this country are malaria, HIV and AIDS, respiratory diseases, diarrheal diseases. Guinea is another country which has a low life expectancy. Ebola is the major reason for low life expectancy. Another country is Uganda. Conflict is the major reason for low life expectancy in this country. Malawi is another country with a low life expectancy. Underdeveloped healthcare is the major reason for low life expectancy in this country. South Africa. HIV and AIDS is the major reason for low life expectancy. Somalia life expectancy. Somalia is another country with low life expectancy of 55.4 years. Civil war is the major reason for low life expectancy in this country. It has an estimated population of 15.3 million. Leading causes of low life expectancy are respiratory infection, pneumonia, lung abscesses, acute bronchitis, diarrheal disease, measles, malnutrition, meningitis, and TB. Causes of respiratory infections in this country are bad nutrition in childhood, low birth weight, air pollution, HIV co-infection, vitamin D deficiency, lack of immunizations. Another country with low life expectancy is Mali, with a life expectancy of 58 years. Poverty is the major reason for low life expectancy. It has a population of 19.2 million. Leading causes of low life expectancy are coronary heart disease, stroke, diarrhea, influenza, pneumonia, malaria, and HIV and AIDS. Cameroon is another country with low life expectancy. Political instability is the main reason for low life expectancy in Cameroon. Cameroon has a population of 24.8 million. One of the leading causes of low life expectancy are HIV and AIDS, influenza and pneumonia, stroke, coronary heart diseases, and diarrhea. Angola is one of the countries with low life expectancies. Epidemic diseases such as malaria, cholera, and Ebola are the cause of low life expectancy. Another country is Burundi. Two civil wars which took place in the 90s are the major cause which left the country poor. Chad is another country with low life expectancy. Lack of infrastructure, poor sanitation poor water sanitation are the major reasons for low life expectancy. This country has a population of 15.4 million. The leading causes of low life expectancy are diarrheal diseases, lower respiratory diseases, HIV and AIDS, malaria, ischemic heart diseases. Another country is Sierra Leone with 53.1 life expectancy. It has a population of 7.7 million. Leading causes of low life expectancy in this country are conflicts after conflicts, civil war, political coups, Ebola virus epidemic, high unemployment rate. Another country is Democratic Republic of Congo. Political instability and poor infrastructure are the main reasons for low life expectancy in this country. Another country is Swaziland with 57.7. Eswatini life expectancy to be this low. There are many reasons, but HIV and AIDS and TB are the major reasons why there is a low life expectancy in Eswatini. 26% of the population is infected with HIV and AIDS. It has a population of 1.3 million, leading causes of low life expectancy. 27% of this country is infected with HIV and AIDS. Wow, this is too much. Diarrheal diseases are one of the other reasons why there is a low life expectancy in this country. Violence and road accidents are one of the major reasons for low life expectancy. Afghanistan is one other country which has a low life expectancy. Infant mortality rate due to the recent conflicts resulted in a low life expectancy. Zambia. Poverty is the major reason for low life expectancy after international prices declined in the 90s in this country. Lack of water supply and pandemic diseases are the major reasons for low life expectancy in Zambia. Zimbabwe is one other country which has a low life expectancy. Domestic violence hindered in the country from progressing, this resulting in many pandemic diseases. Central African Republic is one other country with a low life expectancies. Many health-related diseases are the major cause of low life expectancy in this country. It has a population of 4.7 million. Leading causes of low life expectancy in this country are malaria, TB, HIV and AIDS, respiratory diseases, and diarrheal diseases. Now, let's take a look at countries with the highest life expectancy. Canada has an average life expectancy of 82 years. Italy has an average life expectancy of 82.2 years. Australia has 82.23 years of life expectancy. China has 82.74 years of life expectancy. Andorra, 82.78 years. San Marino, 83.29 years. Macau, 84.53. Singapore, 84.95. Japan, 85 years. Monaco, 89.7 years. Now let's take a look at why Japan has a high life expectancy. One of the reasons are consumption of green tea. If you want to know more about green tea, go to yanonlinestudio.news.blog and search for green tea. You will find the health benefits of green tea. One of the major reasons why Japan has a high life expectancy is because they eat small amounts of food. Another reason, bath culture. They bath at night. Maybe you have to find this one on your own on Google as to why bathing at night is good for your body. Access to top-notch health care facilities is another good reason why it has a high life expectancy. Good education. A DNA, it is in the DNA to have good hygienes, or to have good genes that help them living a longer life. Keeping the body busy with work. Japan is a very busy country. You cannot find someone strolling on the street. Maybe it's in rare cases, but all in all, Japan is a very busy country. Eating soybeans. If you also want to know the health benefits of soybeans, you have to go to yanonlinestudio.news.blog. You will find information about soybeans. Eating of tofu. This one you will have to go on Google and find what is tofu. Eating of eggplant, you will also have to go on Google to find out the health benefits of eating eggplant. Now you have learned why most of the African countries have low life expectancy, and we learned that the major reasons for people living in this country to have a low life expectancy is because of the diseases. One more important thing that is there is a shortage of healthcare facilities. Unlike other countries, Japan still eat the old generation food, which is tofu. So if we as Africans can stick to our grandpas and grandmothers' recipes of food, maybe we would be able to live longer. For example, if we ate nyekwe, if we ate what is called this, and many other traditional food, for example, kubu, which is cooked maize meal. Oh no, which is kubu is cooked maize, which has a lot of fiber. Fiber takes care of cholesterol, which is an unwanted fat in the body, which results in people having big tummies or being obese. Okay, we have reached the end of this article. No, not this article. We have reached the end of this podcast, and I want you to comment below this video and tell me what do you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, bye.